Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. But what if he never existed? Well, the NBA as we know it today would be extremely different, with several different championship outcomes, including teams like the 2016 Thunder, the 2018 Rockets, and even LeBron winning more than just 4 rings. So come join us in today's video as we jump into a world where Steph Curry is erased and find out what happens next. Starting off the video in the year 2009-2010, as you guys can see on the top right corner. Hey man, I know it's been a while since I dropped the video. I just took a slight break, but I promise you guys, going into 2K25, I already have so much bangers lined up for you guys. I'm telling you, man, you're not gonna want to miss out. But other than that, let's get straight into the video. As you guys can see, this is the top 10 players of the 2009-2010 NBA season. And as for the Warriors, there's no longer Steph Curry a part of the roster. Now, what I'm gonna be doing is just simulating throughout the season for each year that Steph Curry was a part of the NBA, starting off his rookie year of the year 2009-2010. And as we simulate, we're just gonna find out what is capable of happening without Steph Curry in the NBA, man. This is going to be crazy. At the end of the first season, LeBron goes on to win MVP. We got Brandon Jennings taking home Rookie of the Year. Jamal Crawford, 6th Man of the Year. Dwight Howard goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved is DeAndre Jordan. This is the All-NBA First Team. Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Paul Gasol. Where's Kobe? Anyways, man, this is how the playoff tree is looking. The Phoenix Suns take the first seed in the West, and then the Boston Celtics obviously take home the first seed in the East. What I'm going to be doing for the playoffs, I'm just going to be taking this round by round until we make it to the finals, and then that's where things are going to get interesting. So far, we got the Celtics and Cleveland in the East, and then we got Dallas and the Spurs in the West. Who is gonna make it to the finals? Here we go, man. Here we go. Wow, we get a finals matchup in the year 2010 between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. This is crazy, man. The Lakers actually went on to win the finals this year, the year 2010, and they didn't even make it out the first round. That's crazy. The Boston Celtics are obviously stacked. That is no surprise in the year 2010. They got Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins, Tony Allen. And then on the other side, the Dallas Mavericks are also solid. They got Jason Kidd, Jason Terry, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki, Brendan Haywood, Caron Butler. This squad is stacked. I would not be surprised if they take out Boston. Here goes nothing, man. We're gonna take this game by game. The Celtics take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy, it's looking like it is about to be a sweep. I was completely wrong, and yes, these Celtics sweep the Dallas Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki just couldn't stand a single chance against this stacked squad. Paul Pierce takes home the 2010 Finals MVP. Alrighty, man, going into the second season without Stephen Curry a part of the NBA, the Warriors are still looking mid as a squad, but for the rest of the league, these are the top 10 players in the year 2011. We got LeBron making the decision to come to Miami, come to South Beach. D Rose, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwight Howard, Kevin Durant, Chris Paul, Dwayne Wade, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo. Hey man, the list goes on and on. This is going to be a fun year. Let's see what happens. D Rose goes on to take home MVP in the year 2011, as he did in real life, putting up insane numbers, the youngest MVP ever. Blake Griffin takes home Rookie of the Year. Manu Ginobili takes home 6th Man of the Year, and the Defensive Player of the Year award goes home to once again Dwight Howard. Wow, and the Bulls finished off with an insane record of 71-11 as Tom Thibodeau takes home Coach of the Year. Going into the 2011 NBA playoffs, this is what the playoff tree is looking like. The OKC Thunder finished off first in the West with a record of 68-14. And then over on the East, the Chicago Bulls take home the first seed with a record of 71-11. Once again, we're going to take this round by round until we make it to the finals. Let's see who's going to make it to the finals this time. So far in the conference finals, on the West side, we get OKC versus the Lakers. And then over in the Eastern Conference finals, we get the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. Man, this series right here takes me way back to when the Bulls and Miami used to go at it, man. I miss them days. But anyways, man, could D Rose do something special? I believe this is the year he got hurt IRL, I believe, in the playoffs, but only this time. Obviously, D Rose doesn't get injured. It's a 2K simulation. Let's see if the Bulls can actually go and make it to the finals, man. Oh man, that was close. That was close. They do not make it to the finals, but we get a matchup of the OKC Thunder and the Miami Heat a year earlier than what actually happened IRL, because in the year 2011 it was Miami versus Dallas. Dallas won, and then in the year 2012 it was the matchup between the Thunder and Miami. But this time we get the matchup in 2011. Let's see what happens. This is what the OKC Thunder squad is looking like. We got Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Jeff Green, Serge Ibaka, Cephalosha. Yo, this squad is looking nice. And then for the Miami Heat, you guys already know, man, Mario Chalmers, the big three of Dwayne Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh. This is going to be a tough series. Let's see what happens. We're going to take it game by game. Miami takes home game 1. Thunder take game 2. Oh boy, Thunder are up 2-1. Can Miami, they tie it 2-2. We're going to OKC for game 5. Oh my God. The Thunder are 1 win away. What is going to happen? Can LeBron come in clutch, man, and force a game 7? They're in Miami. They should be able to take home this. And it's looking like, yes, LeBron and the Miami Heat have forced a game 7. This series is special. Alrighty, man, here goes nothing going into game 7 of the 2011 NBA Finals. So far, the Miami Heat are up, and it's looking like the OKC Thunder are about to choke. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Heat have took home the 2011 NBA championship. But there you guys have it, man. Wow. And Dwayne Wade goes on to take home finals MVP over LeBron. That is crazy. I did not see that coming. We're now in the year 2012, and your boy Klay Thompson has entered the league at a 78 overall, now part of the Golden State Warriors, but this time he doesn't have his splash, bro. And then for the rest of the league, this is the top 10. We got D Rose, LeBron, KD, Dwight Howard, Chris Paul, Kobe, Dirk Nowitzki, D Wade, Blake Griffin, Carmelo Anthony. Hey, the list goes on and on. These are the top players in the league at the moment in the year 2012. So let's go on to see what happens in the year 2012 without Steph Curry. Still got about 2 more seasons to simulate, and then that's where things are going to get interesting. But on the flip side, let me know what you guys think down below. What do you guys actually think would have happened if Curry wasn't in the league? KD goes on to take home the MVP in the year 2012, putting up insane numbers like 34, 10, and 4. Kyrie goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Dwight Howard goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year once again. Jeremy Lin's Sanity goes on to take home Most Improved. And then we got Scott Brooks taking home Coach of the Year as the OKC Thunder finished off with a record of 69-13. Kobe, oh my God, finally makes it back on the All-NBA first team 2 seasons later. You telling me he finished All-NBA first team in the year 2012 but couldn't finish in the year 2010? Nah. Hey man, this is what the 2012 playoff tree is looking like. OKC finishes first in the West, and then the Chicago Bulls finish first in the East. We're gonna go ahead and simulate round by round. Let's see who makes it all the way to the finals. Okay, so we get the matchup between the Bulls and the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals for the 2nd year in a row. And then this time in the West, we get the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who's on the Timberwolves? Hold on. Kevin Love carried this team to the Western Conference Finals. A 90 overall Kevin Love. And then the Dallas Mavericks, obviously, you guys already know this team is looking solid. Jason Terry, Vince Carter, Sean Marion, Dirk Nowitzki. This team has a chance. And D Rose is looking for some revenge, man. This team is looking solid as well, so they definitely have a chance against this big 3 in Miami. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. And wow, Miami once again. Yo, that team is different in the playoffs. The Bulls can do what they want throughout the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, nah, Miami's on a different level. But wow, Kevin Love actually carried this squad all the way to the finals to meet up against his soon-to-be teammate LeBron. That is crazy, man. I did not see that coming. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. We're gonna take this game by game. Miami takes game 1, take game 2. This is most likely gonna be a sweep. Yeah, this one is over with. LeBron and the Miami Heat go back to back as LeBron takes home the 2012 Finals MVP. Alrighty, man, we're now in the year 2013. The Warriors are still looking mid. Klay Thompson's now at 82 overall. He put up solid numbers in his first season with 14 points and 1 assist, I guess. Let's see what Klay Thompson's capable of doing throughout this video without Curry. That's also going to be interesting throughout the video, so I'll keep you guys updated. These are your top superstars in the league in the year 2013. LeBron, KD, Westbrook, Chris Paul, Kobe, Dwight Howard, Dwayne Wade, Blake Griffin, Rajon Rondo, Carmelo. And we also got an up-and-coming James Harden, the Beard, as he left OKC and is now a part of the Houston Rockets. Everything's literally gonna stay the same throughout the entire video as I simulate. The only difference is there is no Stephen Curry. That's the only difference. Wow, no James Harden on the squad, and Russell Westbrook goes on to take home MVP in the year 2013. Anthony Davis obviously takes home Rookie of the Year. Eric Bledsoe with Sixth Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year once again goes home to Dwight Howard. Yo, this man is no joke. We got Klay Thompson taking home Most Improved Player of the Year, averaging solid numbers with 24, 1 and 3. This is your 2013 All-NBA First Team: Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, KD, and DeMarcus Cousins. CP3 and the LA Clippers take home first in the West with a record of 63 and 19. And then we got the Miami Heat taking home first in the East. Again, we're taking this round by round. The Western Conference Finals once again is OKC and the Timberwolves. And then in the East, we got Miami and New York. Yo, Melo versus LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals is a dub, man. I would have loved to see that. But hey, man, Kevin Love once again, he is not messing around. I don't know what it is about this, but he's coming for some revenge, man. Anyways, man, the Miami Heat squad, you guys already know how they're rolling. Same squad. Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, LeBron, D Wade, Mario Chalmers. But New York, Raymond Felton, J.R. Smith, Melo, and then Amari Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd. Yo, they got a chance, man. They got a chance. Let's see what happens. Here it goes. Can New York? Yo, New York did the impossible and takes out Miami in the Big Three to make it to the 2013 NBA Finals. Yo, this is crazy. Out of all matchups, I would have never expected this to happen right here. New York versus the Timberwolves in 2013. Anyways, man, let's see what happens. This is a fair matchup if you ask me. We're gonna take this game by game. Wow, and the Wolves take game 1, Knicks take game 2, Wolves take game 3. Oh my god, are you serious, Kevin Love? There is no way, right? Kevin Love is about to put out New York. Literally, just Kevin Love, because the rest of that squad, I don't know how Kevin Love is doing this, man. And wow, yes, Kevin Love just won a championship in Minnesota. Yo, this is crazy. I was not expecting this to happen right here. And of course, there wasn't no other choice but Kevin Love, obviously, as he takes home Finals MVP. We're officially in the 2014 NBA season, and here's where things start to get exciting for the Golden State Warriors, as Klay Thompson is now at 86, Iggy's at 84, Bogut's at 83. They got Draymond Green at 83, with Harrison Barnes also being at 81. Let's not forget about JaVale McGee. The squad is looking decent. They're literally just missing their point guard, Klay's splash brother, Curry. But once again, for the rest of the league, these are your top players at the moment: LeBron, KD, Westbrook, Chris Paul, James Harden, DeMarcus Cousins, Melo, Nowitzki, D Wade, Paul George, now a part of that top 10. Let's see where things take us this year. Okay, Russell Westbrook once again goes on to win MVP, putting up numbers like 37 and 10 with 2 steals. Going on to win MVP back-to-back with KD on your squad is crazy. My boy Giannis, yo, going on to win Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Finally, DeAndre Jordan goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year. I say finally because it's not Dwight Howard. Bradley Beal taking home Most Improved. Okay. And then we got Eric Spoelstra for the first time throughout this simulation going on to win Coach of the Year, as the Heat finished with a record of 64 and 18. This is your 2014 All-NBA First Team: Russell Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, Kevin Love, and DeMarcus Cousins. The Clippers finished first in the West with a record of 56 and 26, and then the Miami Heat take home first in the East with a record of 64 and 18, with Cleveland right behind them, 57 and 25. I had to come look at this Cavs team real quick because there is no way. Yo, Kyrie, what is going on right now? what is going on right now? Watch Cleveland make it to the finals. Here we go, man. We're gonna simulate this round by round, and whoa, the Washington Wizards, they don't stand a chance against the Miami Heat. I already know that's out the door, so Miami's gonna make it out the East. But then in the West, we got a matchup between the LA Clippers and the OKC Thunder. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go with the Clippers. I would love to see CP3 and the Clippers face LeBron in the finals. But anyways, here goes nothing, and I don't get the matchup that I want. It is what it is, but we still got a great finals matchup: KD, Russell Westbrook, and the Thunder against LeBron and the big three in Miami. Can KD and the Thunder get their revenge on LeBron? OKC takes game 1. They take game 2. Miami takes game 1. Can they come back? They don't. OKC takes the 3-1 lead. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie. It's looking like KD and Russell Westbrook got this one locked. This one might be over with, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we got about 20 seconds left. They're up 2. Let's just jump in. Not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be annoying because they're just gonna keep falling. I don't know why I jumped in. I was wrong. LeBron just hit a 3. The clock is winding down. The game is tied. Russell Westbrook for 3. He makes the 3. This game is over with, ladies and gentlemen. There you guys have it, man. Your 2014 NBA champion, the OKC Thunder. Look at Russell Westbrook and KD holding up that trophy, man. That would have been something special to watch right there. And man, Russell Westbrook, Finals MVP, NBA champion, 2-time regular season MVP. This man is different, man. Curry is not in the way of a lot of things. We're now in the 2015 NBA season, and the Golden State Warriors are starting to look like the Golden State Warriors. Only difference, like I said before, there's no Steph and Curry. Klay Thompson's now at 88. Draymond Green is at 83. They got David Lee, Iggy, Bogut, Barnes, Livingston. The squad is looking nice, but there's just no Curry. But I am going to be looking at them to see if they make some noise this year and possibly make a deep run in the playoffs without Curry. Top 10 in the league is still looking just about the same. So we're just going to go ahead and simulate the 2015 NBA season, and I'll see you guys once the playoffs get here. LeBron's now back in Cleveland as he goes on to win MVP in the year 2015, putting up numbers like 22, 6, and 8. Your boy Joel Embiid goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Manny Ginobili goes on to win Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis taking home Defensive Player of the Year award in 2015. Klay Thompson, what did I tell you? We were going to be on the lookout for this team and this man Klay as he goes on to win Most Improved, averaging 25 points and 4 assists. This is what the playoff tree is looking like. And then Anthony Davis and the Pelicans finished first in the West with a record of 59 and 23. And then the Golden State Warriors make it to the playoffs, finishing 6th in the West with an okay record of 51 and 31. And LeBron and the Cavs, oh my God, finished first in the East with an insane record of 73 and 9. Literally what the Warriors did. That's crazy. Anyways, man, we're going to simulate this round by round, and the Golden State Warriors have been eliminated by James Harden and the Houston Rockets in the first round. Hey, man, it is what it is. I didn't expect them to go too far anyways. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and simulate the rest of the playoffs. Wow, the Chicago Bulls make it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2015. That's crazy. D-Rose isn't even a 90 overall. And then we got OKC versus the Spurs. This is 2 interesting matchups right here. Let's see what happens. Who is going to make it to the finals? And we got the Cavs versus the Thunder. Let's see what happens. The question is, can OKC go back to back? They take game 1. Cavs take game 2. OKC takes game 3. They take game 4. Oh boy, they got the 3-1 lead. Hey man, OKC is not messing around, boy. I tell you, the Cavs are taking control of this one right here as we're now headed into a game 6. Can the Cavs make a 3-1 comeback like they did in real life? That would be actually crazy, and it's looking like they are doing just that. Just like that, man. We are headed to a game 7. That is crazy. LeBron repeats history. Here we go. Game 7. Is the Thunder gonna choke? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, they do. There you guys have it, man. LeBron takes home his 3rd NBA champion. In the year 2015, we got the Warriors versus the Cavs. The Warriors take home the champion. But this time in this simulation, without Curry part of the Warriors, we get the Cavs versus OKC as LeBron wins in 2015 this time. Alrighty, man, this is where things actually start to get interesting. This is the 2016 NBA season. This is where the Warriors finished with a 73-9 record, beating the Chicago Bulls record, going up 3-1 in the finals against LeBron and the Cavs, but couldn't get the job done. So far, coming out the West, it's been the OKC Thunder without Curry in the NBA, so let's see if they can continue to do so. I'm also waiting for a team like the Rockets to make a move out the West, but that has yet to happen. I'm not gonna lie, before the video started, I was also looking forward to the Clippers making it out the West, but they have yet to do so also. LeBron takes home the 2016 MVP with numbers like 25, 7, and 9. He takes home MVP over Curry, because Curry actually took home the 2016 MVP. Karl-Anthony Towns goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder wins Sixth Man of the Year. Anthony Davis once again wins Defensive Player of the Year award. And then your Coach of the Year. I was just speaking about this team, literally. Your Coach of the Year goes to Doc Rivers, coach of the LA Clippers, finishing with a record of 64 Wow, and CP3 finishes first All NBA and also Blake Griffin. I was literally just talking about this team, and look at this. They are gonna make some noise in the playoffs. First in the West is the LA Clippers with a record of 64-18, and then we got the Cavs coming out first in the East with a record of 60-22. I would love to see the LA Clippers versus LeBron in the finals. That would be a W. So far, both teams make it out the first round. Klay Thompson tried, couldn't get the job done. They lose in 5 games to the Clippers as we get a Western Conference Finals matchup between the Rockets and the Clippers. The two teams that I was just talking about before I started simulating this season. That's actually a W, man. I'm excited. And then in the East, we got the Raptors versus the Cavs. Let's see who goes on to make it to the finals. And we get the Clippers versus the Raptors. Yo, what? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. I was not expecting the Raptors to beat LeBron and the Cavs. That was out of nowhere. But on the other side, we get the Clippers coming out the West this time. Chris Paul with no Curry in his way. Can they get the job done, though? I'm thinking they can. The Raptors aren't looking all that. Clippers take game 1. Raptors take game 2. Raptors take game 3. Oh boy. Come on, Clippers. Let's go. Clippers force a game 7. Can they get the job done though? Can CP3 win a championship? Yo, I would love to see CP3 win a championship. And yes, he does, bro. With no Curry in his way, no Warriors in his way. I guess that's the only way we were going to see CP3 win a championship. Wow, I'm actually excited for this one. CP3, your boy CP3 wins a championship in 2016. To see CP3 hold up that trophy in LA in the Clippers jersey is actually a dub. Obviously, he's taking home MVP. We are officially in the 2017 NBA season, where KD made a decision to come to Golden State to team up this time only with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Now, without Curry, this team is still looking stacked, so I wouldn't be surprised if they make some noise. Russell Westbrook is now all alone in OKC. Well, we do got James Harden in Houston. I would love to see a matchup between him and KD in the Western Conference Finals. We got Kawhi in San Antonio. Then we also got the big duel in New Orleans of Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. So there is some competition in the West for KD and the Warriors, but let's see what happens. Triple-double machine Russell Westbrook goes on to win MVP for the 3rd time in his career in the year 2017, this time averaging 27, 10, and 12 assists with 2 steals. Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. That's not going to turn out too well. Dwight Howard going on to take home Defensive Player of the Year in Atlanta in the year 2017. Your 2017 All-NBA First Team Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, LeBron, KD, and Anthony Davis. KD and the Golden State Warriors finished 2nd in the West with a record of 61-21 without Curry. Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double throughout the season, going on to win MVP, and also made it to the playoffs, finishing 4th in the West. That boy said he don't need KD, man. And then obviously we got LeBron and the Cavs coming out first in the East. This Warriors squad is looking lethal right here. They don't need Curry, man. Let's see if they can make it far. We're gonna simulate round by round. Oh my god, and just like that, the Warriors get eliminated by Kawhi and the Spurs in just the 1st round. That is crazy. But we're gonna keep simulating. We get the Cavs and Toronto once again in the Eastern Conference Finals. This happened before, it happened again. And then over in the West, we got the Spurs and the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm not gonna lie, I got San Antonio coming out of the West, but dang, they finished 7th in the West. Yo, I did not see that till now. But anyways, let's see what happens. And we get LeBron and the Cavs versus AD and the Pelicans. We're gonna take this game by game. Cavs take game 1. Pelicans take game 2. Pelicans take game 3. They take game 4. Oh my god, yo. LeBron, what is happening? You're supposed to be taking advantage with no Curry, no Warriors, and you're over here selling, bruh. What is going on? AD just won a championship with the Pelicans. Jrue Holiday wins a championship before going to the Bucks, and Anthony Davis wins a championship before teaming up with LeBron in LA, as obviously AD goes on to win Finals MVP. All right, we're officially in the year 2018 now. KD is still with the Warriors. The squad is still looking solid. So far, without Curry, a part of the NBA, we got the Chris Pauls of the world, the Russell Westbrooks, we got the Anthony Davises of the world, the Kawhi Leonards, the James Hardens, taking control, should I say, of the West. Russell Westbrook got a championship. He got like 3 regular season MVPs. LeBron got multiple season MVPs also. LeBron, he's flopping if you ask me. That man is flopping. He is not taking care of business for real. But let's not forget, we also got CP3 winning a championship in LA. And we also got AD winning a championship with the Pelicans. The GOAT himself goes on to win the 2018 MVP, going on to average 28, 9 and 8 with 2 steals and a block. Jason Tatum goes on to win Rookie of the Year. Julius Randle, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron also goes on to take home Defensive Player of the Year. Okay. And then your 2018 All-NBA first team is Russell Westbrook, John Wall, LeBron, AD, and Jokic. The Minnesota Timberwolves come out first in the West. Interesting. Russell Westbrook and OKC still making some noise. The Golden State Warriors fall 5th in the West with a record of 50 and 32. And then the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis and the Bucks, come out first in the East. Going into the first round, the Warriors versus Anthony Davis and the Pelicans. They take the first round. Second round, can the Warriors make it out? And they do not. I thought they were. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at Russell Westbrook making it to the Western Conference Finals. Look at him, man. Him and Paul George. Let's see if they can make it to the finals. Over in the East, we got Giannis and the Bucks versus Joel Embiid and the 76ers. Let's see who goes on to make it to the finals. In the 2018 NBA Finals, we get the matchup between the Bucks and the OKC Thunder. Can Russell Westbrook and Paul George take care of business, or is Giannis gonna get the job done? Let's see what happens game by game. OKC takes game 1, Bucks take game 2, OKC takes game 3, they take game 4, and this one, oh, can they come back? Can they come back? They do come back to force a game 7. What is gonna happen? Giannis, did you come back down 3-1 for no reason? Are you gonna choke, or are you gonna finish the job? Oh my God. Giannis is an NBA champion in the year 2018 as he goes on to take home Finals MVP. We're officially in the 2019 NBA season, which would be KD's final year with the Warriors. So this is their last chance to win a championship and make some noise. Going into the 2019 NBA season, these are your top players right here. I'm still waiting for James Harden and the Rockets to try to make some noise, but they have yet to still do that. LeBron is now also a part of the West as he made his way to LA. Russell Westbrook and Paul George made some noise last season. Let's see if they can do it again. Russell Westbrook goes on to win MVP once again with a triple-double in the year 2019. Giannis wins Defensive Player of the Year, and Most Improved Player of the Year award goes to D'Angelo Russell. OKC comes out first in the West, and then in the East, they got Kawhi and the Raptors coming out first. I mean, the Warriors still have a slight chance. They still are in the playoffs. Let's see what happens. I highly doubt it, though. We're going to simulate round by round. They play James Harden and the Houston Rockets in the second round. Let's see if they can make it past the second round. And just like that, got OKC versus the Rockets. Russell Westbrook and Paul George continue to dominate in the West. And then we got CP3 and James Harden with a washed up Melo taking care of business in Houston. In the East, we got the Kawhi Raptors versus Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, and Ben Simmons, the Philadelphia 76ers. Will Kawhi send Joel Embiid home crying again, or will Joel Embiid make it to the finals? And nope, he sends Joel back home crying once again as we get a finals matchup between the Houston Rockets and the Toronto Raptors. CP3, here's your chance to get a second ring, and James Harden, here's your first chance to get a ring. Curry's no longer in the way. They take game 1. Raptors take game 2. Raptors take game 3. Tied 2-2. 3-2. Oh boy. And just like that, Kawhi once again takes care of business. We're now in the 2020 NBA season, as you guys can see on the top right corner, and the Warriors are completely washed up now. The Warriors dynasty is officially done. They had their chance. They had so many chances and just couldn't get the job done, man. I mean, if you ask me, there's nothing more else to see here. The The Warriors dynasty is officially over. I'm not gonna lie to you, this was a W simulation. I honestly got to see what I wanted to see. James Harden making it to the finals with CP3, just couldn't get the job done. We got Russell Westbrook winning a championship in OKC with KD. Russell Westbrook went on to win like 3 regular season MVPs and also won finals MVP. CP3 also went on to win a championship in LA with Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. Lob City actually won a championship. That is a W. And then let's not also forget Anthony Davis won a championship with the Pelicans. Now in the East, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was expecting LeBron to do much more with the Cavs and the Heat, but just didn't really do much. Other than that though, this was a W simulation. Like I said, I got what I wanted to see and I'm content with it. At the end of the 2020 NBA season, Anthony Davis goes on to win MVP, averaging numbers like 27, 12, and 4 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. And this is somehow your all-NBA first team in 2020. I'm not sure why D'Angelo Russell was on here. I'm content with the rest, but D'Angelo Russell should not be on here. We're gonna go ahead and simulate round by round. Let's see what happens. Who is gonna take home the 2020 NBA championship? The Lakers took it home IRL. They are in the Western Conference Finals against OKC. In the East, we got Toronto versus Boston. Let's see who makes it to the finals. And we get the Lakers versus the Celtics. Yo, this is legendary. What is gonna happen, man? Is LeBron gonna win like he did IRL, or is the Celtics gonna take this and the Lakers are up 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, and yes, LeBron goes on to win, I believe, his 3rd championship throughout this entire simulation, as AD goes on to win Finals MVP. We're in the 2022 NBA season, which is the season that the Warriors came back fully healthy and won a 4th NBA championship together as a team. We're gonna go ahead and simulate this last season and end off the video here, only because this is the year where the Warriors won their last championship together as a team, and I want to see who makes it out the West other than the Warriors, obviously. So let's go ahead and simulate. At the end of the 2022 NBA season, Giannis goes on to win MVP, averaging 24, 12, and 6 with 2 steals and 2 blocks. Also going on to win Defensive Player of the Year. My boy is different. I freaking love Giannis, y'all. And then this is your 2022 All-NBA first team. The Lakers somehow finished 1st in the West, and then the Warriors finished 8th. Out the East, we got the Boston Celtics coming out 1st, and then the Lakers play the Warriors in the 1st round. Let's see what happens. Who is going to be the 2022 NBA champions? As you guys can see, the Golden State Warriors have already been eliminated. Who is going to come out the West? Okay, man, we get a matchup between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Lakers. Let's go ahead and simulate, and the Lakers come out the West. We once again get a finals matchup between the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics. The Lakers won the last matchup. Let's see if the Celtics could get some revenge. Celtics take game 1. Lakers take game 2. Lakers take game 3. Tied 2-2. 3-2. 3-3. We are going to a game 7. Can LeBron win his 4th NBA championship, as many rings as he does IRL, or is he going to finish off the video with 3? And ladies and gentlemen, LeBron finishing off the video with 4 rings, as AD goes on to win Finals MVP once again. But yeah, man, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I did. I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly had a good time recording this video. Like I said earlier, I seen what I wanted to see. The players that I wanted to win a championship won a championship. And if you ask me, if it wasn't for Curry, they would have won IRL. Curry stopped a lot of great players from winning a championship. But other than that, man, I will see y'all boys in the next one. Until then, I'm out.